Wood Elf versus Orcs. It is basically American football with a lot of punching and kicking and orcs and stuff in it. It's very nice. Mutant League, that's the one, Luke. That is the one. I knew there was a game way back when that was kind of like Blood Bowl without being Blood Bowl. Was hoping for a band. Yeah, I don't actually have any band shirts. Oh, look at this. Look at this. We get to get a bribe. Buy. We always take the bribe. There's something in Japanese. Yeah, well, it is. There's some Japanese on it, and I don't quite know what that says.
Match time.
There we go. They are thinking about making a new Mutant League. That would be interesting. I kind of wish they'd make a new Speedball. I would love a new Speedball. Speedball was awesome. Very simple, yet awesome. Oh, and you do indeed. Okay, Guitar Bot. There we go.
Nice weather to play Blood Bowl.
3 minutes. 3 minutes. I can read Japanese. No, I cannot in any way, shape, or form read Japanese. Hence the there's something in Japanese on it. Yeah, I have no idea what it says. There you go, Guitar Bot. What do we want to do? Yeah, let's receive the ball. Why not? Let's just score. Let's just score nice and quick.
Stay away from them.
The chicken dance when you scored in Speedball. I vaguely remember that. The two weird games, like as far as sports games go, the two sports games, which were just so, like they weren't even like proper sports games. They were just. Oh, hold up! Can't miss a goblin dance. Kenshin. It's either that could be Kensian, Kension, or Kenshin. I'm gonna go with Kensian. Kensian 52. Kensian 52. Thank you very much for the follow. I really do appreciate it. I'm glad you enjoyed the stream, and I hope you enjoyed your little goblin dance. Welcome, welcome, welcome. But yeah, no, the two weird sports games I remember from when I was younger that I loved, but they were just a bit odd, was Speedball was one, and the other one was a game called Windjammers. Kenshin. Okay. Kenshin, I will do my best to remember it is Kenshin. Kenshin 52, thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate it, my man. And welcome to the stream. Any questions? Asked away. Thank you very much, my man. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But yeah, the other one was Speedball, and there was a game called Windjammers. Which was I'm not even sure if Windjammers ever appeared on a console or whether it was like MAME, whatever it was that thing is. But it was literally like tennis with a frisbee. And they all had crazy special moves. It was amazing. It was quite possibly the greatest game I've ever played at the time. I loved that game. It was just, it blew my mind how good that game was. And it was very simple. It was a very simple game. It was basically like an updated version of Pong. Like, there wasn't much other than that. Like, it was just throw the frisbee back and forth, special moves, and you could lob it in the air occasionally. But it was just so good. So good. I'm glad you. I'm glad you know the game, Luke. Luke, you are clearly a man after my own heart. You know Windjammers. Windjammers was just glorious. What do we want to do here? I really don't feel like we want to get any involved in punching Black Orcs, do we? Maybe. Nah. I feel like we're just literally going to have our tree. I suppose we've got to kind of time up a little bit, because otherwise it doesn't work out too well. We'll have a dodge guy over here. Gonna go double.
Touchdowns are coming. The studio wizard has promised me.
There we go. Okay, right. Whew. Confirm setup. Sorry, what this? I'm not quite sure. Oh, okay. Sorry, I'm not. Yeah, I was like, what? Opponent can play all players when not intact. Oh, you got a blitz. That sucks. That sucks quite a lot actually against Wood Elves. Every time someone gets a blitz against my Wood Elves, there is an English pub next to your house called Windjammers. Do they have a Windjammers arcade machine in there? If they do not, you need to go down there and tell them that it is almost going against God to have a pub called Windjammers and not have a Windjammers arcade machine in there. Windjammers is just so spectacularly glorious. Yeah. And this is why people love it when we play the Wood Elves. Who was that? Who was it? Literally, Guitar Bot. Poor old Guitar Bot. Poor old Guitar Bot. As this is his first game. We only bought him at the end of yesterday's stream. That is it. We only bought him yesterday. And he instantly comes into the team, the opposition gets a blitz, and he straight up dies. It's just... Oh, God. Why is it every time I play Wood Elves, you all just let me down so badly? Oh, it hurts. It hurts. Oh, we love Wood Elves. We love them. Never mind. I feel like we could turn this around. I feel like we could turn it around. Okay. Well, up till this point, we'd played without a catcher, so I don't really see any reason why we wouldn't continue playing without a catcher.
The ball is in the player's hands. What next?
He is the dodge sidestep guy. I really want to give him the ball.
Did you see the pass, Bob? You sometimes miss the
There we go.
second.
Oh, cut.
Desperate need to see something being hit.
Yeah,
Not what you'd expect.
why does the game hate me? Why, game? Why? Why do you hate me so much? What? What? Just... why? You'll come back as a robot, it's in your backstory. I like that one. I'm almost tempted to literally name the second catcher Robot Guitar Robot. Oh God.
I wouldn't fancy being struck by
Oh,
those fists either.
it's painful. It's really painful.
Let's take a quick look at that player. Yes, the unmistakable sign.
Is it because Scooter's in chat? Is that what it is?
Rolling up into his head.
Uh,
He'll be out for some time.
Well, yeah, you say that's a dumb throw, but literally the only thing that screws me is a 1 and I have a reroll. Like, why would I like... I'm not going to keep... I'd much rather have the ball on my sidestep blodge war dancer than my random thrower who's got no block. Like, if I get screwed by a double 1, I get screwed by a double 1. But I've said before, I'm not going to play the game assuming that I'm going to get double 1s. Like, I'm not going to do it. You think I'm match fixing? You think I've drugged my own players somehow? Oh God. And now the tree won't get up for the rest of the game. Like, this will be it. Oh, game, why do you hate me? We've got a bribe at least. The good thing is we've got a bribe, so maybe we can foul someone eventually. Is that what it? Yeah. God damn it, nosedive. Why? Why not? That is the problem actually. God damn it, nosedive. The other thing is as well though, isn't it like, how has Nosedive managed to get so many star player points? He literally does nothing. He just keeps throwing the ball on the floor. I should have picked it up with the War Dancer if I wanted it on the War Dancer. But the ball was over here next to 2 orcs because he got a blitz. Like that is... I could have run my War Dancer over there, but then I would have been standing next to all of the orcs that he'd run around from the blitz. Like, my plan was to get the ball away from the blitz. So, but never mind. Never mind. Sometimes Blood Bowl just pisses on you cornflakes. Right. We can almost certainly... You got short hands. 50% with a reroll. Oh. Right, we're gonna have to be we're gonna be a little bit fast and loose here with our play, because I feel like at this point trying to like we really kind of need, like, we need the 50% reroll we need the 50% with the reroll to work, and then we're gonna try and run away with the War Dancer and see what happens. He probably catches us, but I'm not really sure what else to do at this point. I'm almost certainly going to put you up here to be annoying. You can go there. You can go... You're going to go in here somewhere when I'm done. I suppose I could actually... I could take a 1 dice against this guy. Might not be the worst idea.
The more the merrier.
Yeah, we'll do that. Okay, that works. And then... time for elf nonsense.
Fast and impossible to tackle.
Oh, good.
Ha! I'd call it stealing if I cared about that kind of thing.
Good, Hanov. Nothing more to be said, really.
There we go. Okay. So, can he reach? He can reach. So we've still got a reroll, so we're going to make the going for it just so that the Black Hawks can't reach. Okay. Well, let's do this. Let us be doing this. Murdoch's 573. Murdoch's, thank you very much for the follow, man. I really do appreciate it. I'm glad you joined the stream, and I hope you enjoyed your little goblin dance. And by the way, if Jay's still here, Jay hosted me earlier, didn't he? So if I appreciate you, Jay. Thank you very much, my man. Good on ya. Rolled a 5, could have done it in a double. Yeah, I could have done it, but yeah, I just like the catch is gone. Let's just hope we get our let's just try and get our KO back, and then see what happens. For the good thing is he doesn't have a bench, so if we do ever manage to get an orc off the pitch, it will stick at least. And he does have 2 goblins, so it's not like he has like a proper full-on bruisey bashy orc team. So yeah, we might be alright. We might be alright. Yeah, all elves can throw and catch. Honestly, I like... Again, this is very much a, like, playing the game for fun, like a playstyle choice. Like, I just like throwers. I really like throwers. Especially, like, the elf thrower is probably not the most... Like, there are probably a bunch of Wood Elf coaches who are far better at Wood Elves than me that play without a thrower because you don't need one. And that's fair enough. Like, you know, I don't necessarily disagree with you. I just like throwers because if I ever get a double on him and give him strong arm or something, then it's all... Then I'm just, you know, I've got a fun thrower that I can run around and do stuff with. It just that's all it is.
Absolutely have to stop him.
That's good.
Or her, whatever.
So yeah, no, it's not. I definitely feel like there are certainly a lot of reasons why throwers are no good. Yeah, the free reroll on the pass. If we can get him sure hands, then he can get in there. He can get in there and you know, Cathalian. Yeah, again, as I said, I'm sure there are a lot of people who play Wood Elves who would never take a thrower because they think the thrower is a bad piece. And I'm honestly not disagreeing with you, and I'm not telling you you're wrong. Like, my reasoning behind having the thrower is just because I like throwers. Like, that's it. That's the only reason. The reasoning behind having the thrower is the same reason we've got a tree. Like, basically. If we were playing like 100% deadly serious, then we wouldn't be playing with a tree. Certainly not this tree. So, oh, he's actually going to waste fouls on the on the tree. He does have a bribe, like, so I don't necessarily blame him, but... And has he got sidestep here? Sure feet, stunty, dodge. Right, okay. And we've got tackle anyway.
That's it. Throw the ball in their face. That range, they'll go down as if you were flinging a brick into their jaw.
And there we go. Aubrey brings it home. Yeah, I like the Orc thrower. I just like throwers. Like I don't know why. I like throwers. I like having a thrower. If there's an opportunity to get a thrower, I'll probably buy one because, you know, why not? And again, maybe if we were doing the Wood Elf team like 100%, you know, we want to be as try hard as possible and make the team as good as possible, we would go without the thrower. But why did he GG? I'm not sure why he GG. Oh. Maybe he just meant, maybe it was just his way of saying, you know, like, nice one or something. You know what people say after touchdowns and whatnot. Right. So yeah, I feel like we. Let's just. Actually, you know what? I don't want to get just based up by a load of orcs, but I do want to go. I do want to play reasonably far up because if we do get a blitz, our war dancers definitely have the ability to like just break the line and get in there. So yeah, exactly. Yeah, good going. Maybe I don't think he meant GG like you know, oh GG, but throwers at a chat. Yeah, you know. See, again, you think that the human thrower is bad. I think the human thrower is awesome. I love the human thrower. And I would put a human thrower in every one of my human teams. My human team starting lineup is literally an ogre, a thrower, 4 blitzers and linemen. Like that is, and I love that team.
More than the players?
Is that a fact, Bob? Why?
Well, it's a question of what the fans are looking at. And who would you rather?
Blitz, there we go. It's a shame that the ball landed behind him, but I wonder if I could randomly. Has he got like a sure hands goblin somewhere? He's got an Agi 5 goblin. I wonder if I could randomly. Randomly blitz a goblin for fun. Is this guy the tackle guy? No, he's the sidestep guy. Well, because he's sidestep guy, we're gonna just try. We're gonna try and what's his name? We're gonna do something a bit.
Oh!
Never mind.
It looks like it's going to be another top jump. Oh, be careful though. The higher you leap,
Oh, come on, nosedive. God damn it, nosedive. God damn it. Never mind. We tried. We tried. God damn it, nosedive. What did he roll? Oh, he loves rolling ones. He just loves it. Never mind. Skaven. Yeah, I don't know. I definitely am not the. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Stalky. Self-injuries are always the best injuries. It's nosedive. Like, I don't know. I really don't know what I was expecting. It's nosedive. Like, nosedive does that every game. He loves it. Yes, we can indeed say he took a nosedive. He loves it. He does it all the time. But yeah, no. What you were saying about like all of those throwers being bad, like. I definitely feel like I don't think Skaven throwers are bad. I've seen a lot of Skaven teams with a thrower in, and the Skaven thrower does work. Like, I don't know. I just like throwers. I like sure hands. Having a guy that's got sure hands really early. Granted, the Wood Elf thrower doesn't have sure hands, but
Are extremely useful for
I like
breaking
the human thrower. I like the Skaven thrower. But each to their own. As we have said before, like Blood Bowl is a game whereby if you don't like certain pieces and you want to try and make a team without them and make it work, then there are a lot of people who can do that. And it's also why there are different starting lineups for most. Like near enough every team that you could pick to play in Blood Bowl, there will at least be like 3 or 4 different starting lineups that people use as their original team value 1000 team, because not everyone likes the same pieces. So I say good luck to you if you want to make teams without throwers. But me personally, I will always play with throwers because I like them.
They'll need to scoop up that ball and quickly.
You play the throw hater quite a bit. Yeah, no, honestly, like each to their own, man. Like if people really hate certain throwers, then who am I to tell them that they're wrong? I'm saying, in my opinion, I just love throwers. I'm always going to play with throwers. You won't sway me out of that.
Is the assist going to be enough to come out on
that's
top?
good. So he burns a reroll, and we get a push. Nice. Stand firm. What we really need now is we need Trezif to have a blinder. Like this is one of them times where you just think to yourself, like, Tree, do some work. Don't fail me now. Just really like get in there and punch them guys and punch them hard.
That one's got fists bigger than ham joints.
Smack.
No. Oh, there's a KO. That kind of works. Okay, Trez. Okay, Trez. Passing access is what I really need now is nosedive not to suck. Indeed, what we really need is nosedive not to suck. Right. Wrestle guy. Where are we going to put wrestle guy? I really want... Oh, I'd love to... You know what? I kind of want to... Just to be annoying. There is a small chance that if we follow up here, the ball can squirt out this way.
That's it. Force them back and then pow.
Oh, never mind. Didn't quite work out as we would have hoped, but...
Get it. They want to pick up the ball.
Oh.
You got to get rid of your opponent first.
Oh.
They're trying to secure the ball. They're passing the ball back. Interesting. If we tell.
Okay, now where are we going? Oh. Alright. How far can he get? Yeah. Hugo, run away, good sir. Run away! Run away! Right. Oh, see, look, they're both at it.
Crowd starts laughing.
They're both at it. Never mind.
Hilarious.
Oh, yeah, indeed. Now it is time for some stupid elf bullshit. Yeah, well, considering... Like, this is one of them ridiculous games where, like, I really feel like things have gone crappy, but then as it turns out, we've scored one, and now we've got the ball back again. It's like elves at their finest. You talked about the ball on the line, I think. Yeah, I mean, now he is going to get fouled, but honestly, I really felt like running the guy down here was useful to us. It would have given us a bit of breathing room, but, you know. He learned from Nosedive. This is the thing. Nosedive has been rubbing off on everyone, I think. I would have been better off with the one dive block than with a leap. On who? One dice blocking who? I couldn't one dice block any of those because I'd already used my blitz. So either the War Dancer was staying here, or he was making a bunch of dodges, or he was trying a leap. Like I used my blitz over here before any of this even happened. I blitzed the goblin, pushed the goblin onto the ball, picked it up and threw it, which is why I had no blitz left. I'm not quite sure. Is there another one dice blitz or one dice block that you are referring to?
Sheer muscle.
Again, the plan was to now that I had this safer return, was to try and get the War Dancer downfield, and then have a couple of elves here, so that I had the option of literally doing run, hand off, pass to the War Dancer, and score again. That was it. That was my only plan. Like literally just try and get him in scoring position. I didn't really see any other. Like the longer I hold onto the ball, I feel like the worse it's going to get for me. Stand firm. And I don't, because wouldn't it have been one dodge? It would have been 2 dodges into 2 tackle zones and then another dodge out instead of just one straight up. What, 3+ or 4+? I don't know. I mean, what did he roll on the
What a shame. This big guy should now.
Yeah, but the thing is, the leap was a 3+. Like literally, the leap was 1 3+ roll. Like if I didn't do the leap to get past them, I was going to have to go dodge into 2 tackle zones, dodge into 2 tackle zones, dodge out again. So I had to make 3 dodges or 1 leap. So I chose the leap. I feel like the leap was better than the 3 dodges there. So I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, but I definitely don't feel like the leap was a terrible idea. As opposed to making 3 dodges. Alright, you please stand up. There we go! He stands up. You... It's alright, right, okay. What? Is it another one? Damn it, I really wanted him to be on his feet. Yeah. I feel like having the throw on his feet is definitely important at this point. Because a lot of our game plan is going to rely on get the ball to the thrower and have the thrower just launch it downfield. Can he get? No, he can't get there. There we go. Yeah, exactly. Tresif's actually doing a pretty good job this time because of the stand firm. Yeah, I'm not. No, you're missing the point of what I was trying to do with the leap. I wasn't trying to get the War Dancer to safety. I was trying to get the War Dancer past the Orcs into a scoring position. And the only 2 options I had to do that was to make a bunch of dodges or to make 1 leap. So I chose to make the leap.
Stay still like a rock.
Yeah, like what Lup says. Like I'm pretty sure that. Alright, I don't know, I'm not quite sure what you're getting at. Yeah, I'm pretty sure what Lup said. Like the way I worked that out in my head, the leap was better mathematically than making all the dodges. If your point is that I shouldn't have even tried to run past the Orcs at all, then fair enough. But I feel like that I need to get Elves in scoring positions as quickly as possible and literally just ignore the Orcs. Like my whole game plan now, after after this happening this early on, like I really just I'm gonna run past them at every opportunity and throw the ball downfield. That's just what I'm gonna do. So I definitely yeah, I'm not quite sure what if you're saying that I shouldn't have even bothered trying to get past them at all, then you know, I don't necessarily agree with that. If you're saying that the leap was a worse idea than the dodges, then again I don't really agree with that. So I'm not quite sure what, like I don't really agree with it either way. I'm not quite sure what the better. I'm not quite sure what the better option, or like I'm not quite sure what the better option it is that you're saying that I should have taken. Like that's the bit I don't quite get.
Getting up close and personal, Bob.
You need to be close. So
Apart from just not do it at all and run the war dancer over here somewhere, but I feel like that doesn't help me in the slightest. So. And unless unless I'm just completely missing the point, like I really don't. I'm not quite sure. Like I genuinely would love to understand what the better option is, because maybe there was just something that I should have been doing that I just completely am not seeing, which is definitely within the realms of possibility. I'm just not quite sure what the better way to do that would have been. Right. Oh, okay. So your point is that. Your point is that there wasn't a pressing need to get the war dancer past the line. Okay, well in that case then that's probably the point where we disagree. I feel like there is a pressing need to get him past the line, because I need as many players past the line as possible. All right, okay. Well, I don't know. Then yeah, that's just maybe me. That's just the way I play. Obviously that's just me playing something marginally different there. Well, that's just the way I've decided to play it. So. I felt like because I was players down, like I just wanted to get players down the pitch. Oh, okay. All right. Well, yes. No. Well, in that, like, if Luke says, you know, don't risk your most valuable pieces, then yeah, I can see that. I can see that. Maybe that's a flaw in my playstyle. Then my playstyle with the Wood Elves. My playstyle with the Wood Elves is I'm going to use the War Dancers to try and get the ball. I'm going to use them to get downfield. I'm just going to send them places, and if it works, great, and if it doesn't, then so be it. Like when I'm pieces down, I do stuff. That's my method of getting out of the hole. Is it the 100% best method? No. Then you know I certainly don't disagree with that. If there's probably a better way I could play them, but you are indeed the most valuable piece on the team, RJ. But yeah, no, I definitely I get what you're saying now, that I shouldn't be risking the war dancers. I understand that now, that's the point you were trying to make, that I'm risking my war dancers. But as far as I'm concerned, that's just the way I'm going to play this. Maybe it's wrong, but the way I'm going to play the Wood Elves is I'm going to take risks with the War Dancers, because I feel like the War Dancers are the ones most likely to be able to do it. Yeah, and I feel like if I spent if I would have taken the other route whereby I didn't risk the War Dancer and I left all my elves here, then in my head, like maybe it's wrong to think this way, but I maybe because I'm not used to playing elves enough, the way I was, or what I was considering at the time, was that every turn, or every single turn that goes by where I don't have scoring threats, is another turn he just gets to close me in and punch more elves. Like, at least if I get past him and I spread my elves out, he has to spend time sending orcs to try and chase them. Like, maybe it's the wrong way to go about it. But what I was trying to do at the time was to, you know, I had the ball relatively safe, and I don't just want to get all punched by orcs. And every turn that I spend messing around not getting elves up here, is a turn that he just gets to slowly march down the field and get set up properly to defend against that anyway. I feel like at some point I was going to have to make a leap with the War Dancer, so I might as well just do it early and get it done. And if it works out, great. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But yeah, but each to their own. I definitely see what you're saying at now. I definitely get what you was getting. I definitely see what you was getting at about not risking them. But that's kind of the play style I've chosen to go with the Wood. Like ever since we started the Wood Elf team, like my play style has pretty consistently been I'm gonna try and get the War Dancers downfield, use them to blitz the ball carrier. Yeah, no, and again, Dark Technomancer, that is not like I do get what you're saying that if I keep my Wood Elves away from the Orcs, they only get one block. I get that, but if I didn't do the leap or I don't try and run any guys past them, then the only option I've got is to keep moving backwards, which is fine when they've got the ball, but when I've got the ball, yeah, and sorry, and scoring a lot is not me trying to protect my players. Scoring a lot is me trying to win the game. Like I really, my focus is always I'm just going to try and win the game. Well, I just try and win. If I can score 4 touchdowns, I will do it. I will do it. But when I and the thing about scoring quickly is if I'm already like if I'm like I was already 2 players down pretty early on, so I'm not good enough to be able to stall indefinitely 9 versus 11. Like I'm just not. Like I'm not. If I try and stall 9 versus 11, I feel like it's going to come back to bite me, and I'm not going to win the game. Like it is definitely like me knowing my own limitations. If I try and stall or mess around, I feel like I'm going to end up like messing up, or it's not going to go as well as I hoped. You know. So I tend to be like I'm going to take the risk and try and score quickly, and then be done with it. It's a shame that the score a lot tactic will not work. I don't doubt it for a second that the score a lot tactic will not work versus good players. I don't doubt it for a second. But I don't really have I'm not quite sure. So like in this situation, then I'm in a situation whereby I will quite happily just run away from the Orcs. But then I'm going to try and get the ball. I will leap with my War Dancers all day long.
Holding maneuver, if ever I saw one. Dance, jump. Is there anything they cannot do?
I bet you they can't put 3 McMurray sandwiches into their mouths at the same time.
There we go. I love it. I love sweet elf bullshit. Right, there we go. Yeah, no, it's not. Honestly, I'm not like. Again, I'm not saying that my way's the best way. That I'm right in the way I'm doing things. Like, I'm just trying to give you an idea of what I'm thinking when I do it. Like, I can't quite see. Like in my head, like because the first turn went so bad. Like I got a catcher killed before turn 1. Like so, I was already a player down, and then my War Dancer went off. And so literally from that point on, my strategy was just literally if I see even a small opportunity to like get the ball or make a few dodges or leap and get downfield, I'll just do it. And it may not work out, but if it does, then hopefully I score enough touchdowns that even if the second half goes really badly, then I'm so far out of reach that he can't get back.
It was getting dangerous.
Anything but a POW. That works. Nice.
That's it. Aim for the ball carrier. Take them down.
But you know, at least I do get what you were saying now about being risky with the Oh yeah, no, yeah, definitely. If I kick against good players and score quickly, you mean if I receive and then score quickly? Yeah, no. Again, yeah, I don't doubt it, Jay. Yeah, I don't doubt that if they kick off to me and I score fast, then yeah, that would go badly. And you know what? Actually, that I 100% agree with. I should get into the habit of receiving first. I don't do it enough. Like it's definitely something that I don't do enough. Like I definitely feel like receiving first is something that I could do more often because I never do it. Receiving first would definitely be something that I should do more often. I certainly don't disagree with that.
Remains very quiet. He may. This is a touchdown.
We're at the halfway point of the day. If the losers are gonna make a move,
But yeah, no, I definitely should. It's something I don't do because again, up until this is like the lizard men, I consider like a half and half. Well, actually, I don't really consider the lizard men a proper agi team because you can just bash with all your Saurus. Like I don't really consider the lizard team a proper agi team, but this is the first time I've really played a proper agility team, like armor value 7 agility team. So there is definitely parts of it that I bodge up, but that is definitely something I do for definite. I need to start getting into the habit of yeah, lizard men at 800% bash. Yeah, I do need to get into the habit of actually kicking off first and defending with 11. No, yeah, exactly. What RJ, I definitely know what you mean. Like receiving first and scoring quickly will almost certainly lead to more 2-1 losses than it will lead to like really good victories. I don't disagree with that, even in the slightest. That is just a straight up mistake on my part. That I'm so in the habit of just receiving first so I can punch that I just automatically do it without thinking. And I really need to start doing it like the way round you said it with agi teams. Defend first while I've got 11 players on the pitch. So yeah, that was unfortunate. I do sometimes receive just to try and score a million touchdowns. As it's turned out, this game it's worked out alright. But yeah, no, definitely. Like when I'm on the other end of it, I definitely don't mind when elf teams receive and then score quickly against me, like when I'm playing dwarves or stuff, because I always feel like that's in my favour.
And it didn't come off.
Oh, we've had a pickup. There we go. But yeah, that's something we definitely have to start remembering to do. That I do 100% agree with, and I need to learn. I need to learn that I don't always get to punch first.
kicked it away.
No problem, Luke. You have a good one, my man. See you later on. I feel like as things have gone on, we have got better at I say we in as in the royal we, like me. I've got better at doing the screen and defending. Yeah, later on, Luke. Seriously, have a good one. Have a good one. And yeah, that's it. Like honestly, like what Jay's saying about the 2-1 and the receiving first, like that I definitely 100% agree with. I do. The reason I chose to receive in this game is not because it's the smart play. It's just because I wasn't really thinking about it the way I should have been thinking about it, and 2, sometimes I just like the opportunity to punch stuff with the tree before the tree does something stupid. That as it turns out, that's a brilliant kick, and the really stupid helps a load. But yeah, I do need to get. I very much need to get into the habit when I'm playing Wood Elves to kick the ball off first, and then while we've got 11 players, try and stall out the game. If we see an opportunity to snipe the ball away, do it. You would receive against Orcs. Well, again, yeah. I mean, again, I like again, Blood Bowl's one of them games where there is definitely some scope for people to have different opinions about it. Oh, he's actually re-rolled that. That's nice. So there goes his re-roll. But I'm kind of with Jay on this one. I feel like I should be defending first with the Elves because normally I always lose at least a couple of players first half, and then trying to screen with 9 or like trying to screen with 8 is a bit of a problem. Mind you, I did have a game the other day where I screened with 6 against 11 dwarves, and that worked out alright. But that's only because the dwarves were so slow. Does the Black Orc have Wrestle? Let's have a look. Has he got a Wrestle Black Orc? Oh, he does. He has a Wrestle Guard Black Orc, which is very, very strange. Very strange indeed. I cannot agree with that in the slightest. I'm not quite sure why you would have a Wrestle Black Orc. Unless actually, I say that the only reason I can think to have a Wrestle Black Orc is if you're trying to use him, like trying to. This is not necessarily something I would do, but trying to put a positive spin on it. If you were of the opinion that, you know, because he's strength 4, against a lot of teams, you can 2-dice blitz the ball carrier, and on a both down, you get the ball. Like, maybe that's his thinking. But, yeah, it's not necessarily something I would do. Trezif. Oh, Trezif. Not a single pal. Okay. Never mind then. Let's put you here. And we will follow. Right.
Let's see the player get out of that one, Bob.
He's got dodge, but he doesn't have the... Mind you, no one has sure hands, really, so... One going for it. And then we can, what, one going for it out, and... Okay, let's do this.
That's gutsy and brilliant. Taking the ball from right under the opposing team's nose.
Okay. Is it a new tree it hasn't rooted yet? Yeah, I'm up 3-0 and I still complain about the tree. To be fair, the tree's actually done. The tree has done a pretty good job this game of soaking up some blocks. So good, soaking up some blocks. And the Woody Harrelsons. Oh god, what is it? I do like that one. Random glasses guy.
attacker has an assist.
But yeah, no, the last thing about the not doing the leap, you know, maybe that was iffy, but I'm kind of happy enough with the way I did that, the leap, and it went wrong, but I kind of probably would do it again. But what Jay was saying about maybe, well, not maybe, what Jay was saying about choosing to kick off first rather than receive first, that's definitely something I agree with, and I should pay a little bit more attention to. I just wasn't thinking about it at the time. More often than not, when I get the option to receive, I'm like, yeah, receive, let's score quickly, let's punch some stuff with the tree. Yeah, no, he probably does. Like, this is one of those weird games where, like, he literally got a blitz and killed one of my guys, and then a War Dancer injured himself, and he somehow found himself 3-0 down at the end of the first half. Like, it's a bit insane from his perspective. Like, it's one of those times where it's literally just non-stop elf bullshit. The glasses are sixes. Is that what they are? I've got to have another look then. You've just snuck in there right at the end a little just roll sixes. God damn it. You need a lino with kick. We have a lino with kick. He is there. He is there. We just I just forgot to put him in the middle that last time. Yeah, no, yeah, definitely. No, like, I like kick. I get kick on a lot of teams. I love kick as a skill. I find it infinitely useful. And Jay, honestly, man, like I've always said, like, I am all for taking advice and people saying to me, you know what, I probably wouldn't do things this way, or maybe you should do things another way. I am not the best Blood Bowl coach, definitely not. And I have no, like, if people say you should do this a different way and I don't want to, I have no problem saying, look, no, I'm not going to do it that way. I prefer doing it my way. So yeah, I'm cool with it, man. Like, there are certain things that people say to me that I 100% agree with, like the kicking off thing. There are other things that people say to me that I'm like, yeah, alright, I can see where you're coming from, but I'd rather just do it my way. Like the leap thing. Like, even if I kind of like get what you're saying, I'm still going to be leaping with my War Dancers from now until the end of time. So, but the kickoff thing, I 100% agree with. I definitely do. It is definitely something that that I should pay more attention to on the Elves. And yeah, you probably have. I mean, we've done pretty well on some of our teams, but I have no doubt that you and a bunch of other people have far better win rates than I do. It's a shame that
Put some pressure on the ball carrier. Move quicker.
Stand up. We got 3 rerolls this time. Never mind. I would love to have done it, but.
This could be a sack. I love it when that happens.
The player is meant to be good at this maneuver. Wait,
That sucks.
what's happening? That player's a little short.
But yeah, no, my view on, honestly, and this is going to be, I mean, for people that have been in the stream a lot, and for anyone who's new, who happens to be watching, hasn't watched before, like, my view on virtually every game that I intend to play, like, I intend for the stream to go on a long time. And Blood Bowl and any other game I play, my view is always going to be, I want to be good enough at the game to be competitive. Like, I want to know enough about the game so that I can, if people ask questions, I can talk about it a little bit. And I don't just constantly lose all the time. But there's plenty of times where I will quite happily sacrifice some competitiveness for some fun. Like, without a doubt. And so I'm always interested to hear, like, the opinions of people in chat, because I have no doubt that there's a bunch of people in chat who are actually better at this game than I am. So yeah, every time people say this, so I like that one. I like that one. Oh god, yeah. Whoa. Sorry, that one is glorious. That one is glorious. But yeah, yeah, no, I'm always happy to hear like when people come in the chat and people have like different ideas of what I should be doing. I do my best to take it all on board, and I certainly am not dismissive of anything anyone says to me. It's just that there's a lot of stuff that I try and incorporate into the game as I play it, but there's also a lot of times I do random stuff because I'm just I'm just having some fun, or I just feel like. So you ever get that thing in Blood Bowl? Like, I know there are a lot of people in Blood Bowl probably very good and very sensible and very patient and play everything out in a very methodical way. And I try and do that a lot. But there are also times when I just feel like I'm having a good day and I'm feeling lucky, so I take maybe slightly more risks than I otherwise would. God, this goblin got miles away. Can we? We can't get all the way. Oh, we could. We could get all the way round. Good old Evertonian Luke with a reroll. Let's do this.
I like this. The dunk
Oh,
is
we need a
about to
pal.
hit the fan.
Ah, never mind. We needed the POW. Oh, I didn't mean to push him down. Right then.
Carrying the ball, then you stop him from scoring.
So he probably gets the score now, which is I suppose we can't feel too hard done by about it. He still has. We're still going to get one more turn at him. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, the thing about the kicking off of this evening, like what Dark Sector March and Jay are talking about, like I tend to agree with Jay purely based on how I feel when I'm playing against Wood Elves. Like if I'm playing against Wood Elves and they choose to receive and I kick off and they score in like turn 3, my reaction, like anyone who's seen me play, my reaction is always instantly, oh well, this is really good for me. They've scored in turn 3 and now I get to punch them for 5 turns and then punch them again for 8 turns. Like that. So that's why I tend to think that maybe I'm doing it wrong and I should be kicking off first. It's my reasoning behind it. Just from playing the other side of the like from being on the other side of it. You know, every time I'm playing dwarves or orcs or anything even remotely bashing, and they score and elves score really quick against me, I'm like, sweet, this is actually pretty good for us. So I probably should not be giving other people that opportunity. Rip in pepperonis indeed. We cannot have you running around. Poor old Luke. Poor old Luke. He did a job for us actually though. I'm sure Luke was the one who got in and got one of the balls at some point or made a decent block against the goblin. Oh, Luke is indeed RIP. Maybe he can sit on the LOS to the maybe he can sit on the LOS until he dies. Well, we could, but then again, we're probably just better off replacing him with someone. He doesn't actually go on the LOS because we've got some wrestle guys that go on the LOS. As soon as we get a couple of dodge wrestle guys, then they are going to be on the line of scrimmage all day, every day. But yeah, there is definitely a lot to my my Blood Bowl play, which is certainly not 100% 100% the greatest way to do it. I'm kind of alright. I said at the beginning, if I could get like a 2-1 win ratio, if I could win twice as many games as I lost, I'd be happy enough. And on most of our teams, we're doing that. You know, some teams are doing far better. The Lizards are doing better. The Dwarves are doing far better than that. Is it National Drinking Day? It's because we're playing the Elves. And to be fair, anyone that's even remotely good at Blood Bowl, if they play Wood Elves, eventually they will have a game like this where no matter what they do, it all works out and you score a bunch of touchdowns. I firmly believe that. I firmly believe a lot of this is more down to Elves than me. Better to receive with a secret weapon. I could definitely see that. Finally, we got him.
Dangerous.
Where do we want to put? I want to push him out here. I'm hoping the ball goes out.
He's not far from the end zone.
Oh, damn it. Of all the places I didn't want it to go, I was kind of hoping it would not get caught. Because then I could have dodged the guy out and tried to pass it. But the good thing is that now... you go stand... there. Yeah, the only secret weapon we play with on a regular basis is our good old death roller, and generally we always have a bribe. Or I can't remember the last time we didn't have a bribe actually on that guy. There you go here. Good old dodge lineman, nice. So he's gonna get he's probably gonna get a lot of dice on this guy, which is a shame. There we go. Right, let's see what happens then. Yeah, this is. I was really like, of all the places the ball could have gone, I either wanted it to go off the pitch and fly down here, or to land somewhere here so that I could run another guy over and try and pick it up and throw it. Unfortunately, he caught it, so I was kind of like, oh god. Oh wait, I'm the Woodies. Oh yeah, sorry. Did you? Yeah, was you under the assumption that I was playing the Orcs, Don? All right, fair enough. Yeah, we're having the good old 3-0 on the doors. You know, actually, Mins, you are correct. You are correct. We should not have followed the block. That is right. We should have stayed over here, and then we wouldn't have been able to catch it. I kind of, again, I do that. I definitely agree with what you said there. The only reason I kind of followed the block is because there's always the chance that I fail the dodge or fail the pickup, and if the ball's gonna scatter here, I at least wanted a tackle zone on it. Like,
this could be fun,
you know,
especially if the ball holder goes down.
But yeah, no, you're definitely right. If I was really convinced that I could run another guy out, I should have just not followed up. I do forget that sometimes, not to follow when I knock a guy down if I really want to. Squirrel dude. Who was it saying? Yeah, I mean, well, yeah, he could have scored with a couple of extra dice rolls if he did a handoff to a blitzer or something. I definitely agree with you. Maybe at 3-0 down, you just think, okay, pick a blitzer that's got some star player or needs some star player points. Try and give him the ball. Like, you know, just even the zeros. Honestly, I would have probably spent the last 4 turns trying to give the ball to this Black Hawk.
I know, Jim. Watching the same match as you.
And get him a level.
Fans are ravenous, and so am I. Just one more step.
The tree is worth getting on the Wood Elves. Well, you clearly have never played a game with Trezif. You know what? Honestly, again, there are probably a lot of really good Blood Bowl coaches who think I'm talking absolute nonsense, but I hate the tree. I hate it. Like people say, oh, like if you think the tree's good luck to you. I think the tree is terrible. Like I've never ever, every single time I've played with the tree or played against the Wood Elf team with the tree, and this is not this is not me poking fun at Trezif. This is just every time I play against the Wood Elves with a tree, I feel like the tree does nothing. Like. Maybe if you get lucky, he injures one person. The rest of the time, he just stands there like an idiot. Like, but that's just me. That's just, again, that's my personal opinion about the tree. I've always thought the tree was a bit ridiculous. Right. $50.67. Oh, you've got dodge. Oh, that sweet, sweet elven nonsense.
They shot that ball out of their hand like a cannonball from a lead belcher.
Sweet, sweet elven bullshit. Sweet, sweet elven bullshit.
The ball is
Sweet,
handed off and play
sweet elven
continues
bullshit.
uninterrupted.
It smells so good.
Any advancement on the side that's down 2 touchdowns.
Oh, that is just some outright ridiculous elven nonsense, that is. I mean, who needs players? Who needs players? Who needs 11 players? Wood Elves don't need 11 players.
Gotta keep possession of the ball, not lose it. Strike back would be terrible.
That was indeed sweet, sweet elven bullshit. Elven bullshit of the highest caliber. I love it. I love it. Exactly. There's nothing that... Honestly, you just could... You like... This guy must be sitting there thinking, like, I cannot understand what has gone on in this game. Like, he keeps injuring all my players and I just keep running off with the ball regardless. McD, I'm almost certain... Are you still alive, McD? I feel like you should still be alive. I don't think we've killed you off yet. Yeah, there you are. You are our wrestle lineman. It's good to see you, McD, by the way. Welcome back, I should say. 5-0 or riot. I will do my best. It's looking there's definitely... Did I not put my kick guy? I could have sworn I put my kick guy. Why? Hold up. Why did I not get to use the kick guy when he's standing here? Do I have to click on him or something? Is that... Am I doing something wrong? Because I am... like, I thought if I put my kick guy in the middle, he got to kick the ball. Violet Saber. Stomping an elf or gutter runner to death feels better. Yeah, there is definitely that. Stomping a gutter runner to death. Stomping a gutter runner to death is pretty hilarious. I did have one game once where it was on the Lizard Men. One of the games we played on the Lizard Men. There was a guy that... Yeah, I feel like that's a glitch because I'm not I'm almost certain that I should just it should automatically use this guy if he's in the middle. But never mind, you know, it seems a bit weird. It threw me because I could have sworn I put him in the middle last time. What's with the random flower? Oh, pushing up daisies, right? Okay. Are you gonna keep updating that as we go along? Oh god. And hello there, Blackneck. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. God, this treatment's gone down a lot. Stand firm. Go on, Trezif. The one thing I will say, give Trezif his due. Trezif has spent a lot of... If your kicker isn't in the very middle, sometimes it happens. Oh, okay, that's a shame. But yeah, they need to sort that out because it's really annoying. Like when you... A lot of times I'm like, oh god, like what's happened there? It's just... Like, why is it not? Oh, the good old salty lineman foul. Is McD gonna die? No, he's not. McD shakes off the foul like a champ. So what we got to do? We got. I can't believe that we bought a catcher, and he literally lasted. He didn't even last one full turn. He literally lasted. He didn't even get to his first turn. Yeah, Blackneck. This game is particularly. This game was a special brand of elf bullshit. It really was. Like we did a lot. We did a lot of spectacular elf nonsense. Let's just go punch her. Oh, never mind. Yeah, he has a bribe. Yeah, he didn't. Like it's a bit weird. Like he didn't really have a. He's kind of. Oh. Yeah, no, we have done some sweet elf bullshit. Yeah, and he did. He died. Our catcher, good old Luke. Good old Luke was spectacular in XCOM. He was by far and away an absolute monster in XCOM. He was our sniper, and he had loads of gene mods and double tap, and he just killed everything. But as far as our Wood Elves go, he lasted less than a full turn. Turn 0, get out, just done. Has he quit? Ah, that's a shame. I don't know why. Surely if he'd quit, what is he, Alt F forward? So now it's going to give him the 6-minute reconnect timer. That's a bit of a shame. Interested in people's opinions on fouling. Dark Technomancer, we've had this conversation before. My personal view on it is that it's part of the game. Do it as much as you please. Just crack on. Foul as much as you want. It's part of the game, and if yeah, exactly. I'm like that. I really don't care. Do it as much as you want. It's part of the game, and you got to live with that. I personally don't turn 16 foul because I don't see the point in it. But by the same token, I also don't care if people turn 16 foul against me because I understand that it's part of the game. Like if you're gonna play any game in an open league, against random people that you don't know, and there is an option in the game to do something, people will do it. And if you go into the game expecting them not to, then you're putting artificial limitations on yourself, and you're going to be disappointed because people are going to do it. So you might as well just get used to the idea, as far as I'm concerned. Exactly. We don't need block first. We need dirty player first for when we get a bribe. Yeah, we don't need block. Block's not important. Exactly. And the other thing is that this is Moobot. You've got to understand that Moobot is a different kettle of fish. No, we're not going down the DLC road again, Jeremy. You can go look up that comment. Yeah. The short version is, Jeremy, that I don't mind it. I don't mind it. Silly Puddy, good to see you, my man. Good to see you. But yeah, no, like, honestly, I personally don't turn 16 foul because I really just don't see the point of it. But I understand it's a part of the game and it's in the game. And if people do it to me, you know, so be it. I really don't care. What I don't quite understand is if someone turns 16 fouls, you get really upset about it. I'm like, well, you know, it's part of the game. You got to live with that. Like, if turn 16 fouling, like, I'm pretty sure what I said before was something on the lines of, if turn 16 fouling really upsets you so much that it ruins your enjoyment of the game, then go find a bunch of friends, start your own little league, and make it so that no one's allowed to turn 16 foul. Other than that, just learn to live with it because it's going to happen. How did the stream go today? Oh, you talked to Silly. Oh, yes, you watched the game last night where there was only one player left on the pitch and it got fouled turn 16. As far as I'm concerned, if there's only one person... Yeah, exactly. If there's only one player left on the pitch, in no way, shape or form should you pass up the opportunity to try and clear the pitch. Like, you don't often get a chance to clear the pitch. So if you get a chance, then do it. Just do it. And as far as Stalky saying, I'm going to call you Stalky. As far as Stalky saying, if you play in a tournament, you get an advantage from turn 16 fouling. I also agree with that as well. We said that last time. Like, if you're playing in a tournament and you've got to play a team more than once, and on that team there is a piece that's really, really good and is a proper killer, or like if he's got some Claw, Mighty Blow piling on Beastman on his Chaos team, and you get the option to take it out of that tournament for good, then do it. Take your turn 16 foul and get rid of it. Just, yeah, I don't mind it at all. I really don't mind it at all. I've never really minded it. So, like even to the point, I'm pretty sure in one of our games, one of our guys from chat did the turn 16 foul on me. I was like, yeah, crack on, mate. Like, knowing full well that it didn't bother me in the slightest. It's a shame we can't... Oh, we've actually got 2 turns, haven't we? Right. Oh, is this... Do you reckon we could squeeze in just one last little bit of elf bullshit? Have we got a reroll? We do.
the ball with the opponent so
It's
close.
glorious.
Impressive. We call that a pleading.
5-0 or riot?
The coach
5-0 or riot?
will kick off the play and save his stint.
Ah, 5-0 or riot. Oh, game. Why are you, why are Elves so good? Why are Elves so good? Oh, God. This poor guy. This poor guy. Why are Elves so good? Oh, God. Yeah, exactly, Minoras. To not go for a pitch clear is indeed heresy. Indeed heresy. And yeah, Demaster, you know what? You know what? We had such bad dice. Like literally, I thought this game was going to go horribly after what happened with the Blitz and the guy and the War Dancer injuring himself. But since that point, we have had nothing but blue skies and glorious dice. So, so we cannot complain too much. We cannot complain too much. Like in the last turn, I will say good game to him. I really don't like. I don't want it to come across as like, oh, good game. Like I beat you 5-0 because I am full. Like I wish he could see this because I am fully aware that the only reason this has gone as well as it has is just because of literally everything we tried to do has worked. Like everything. Like every time we tried to pick up the ball, it worked. Every time we passed, it worked. Everything worked. Everything. Is that what it is? We sacrifice good old Luke to Knuckle, and then
A prone player is a dead player.
we
Oft times at any rate.
we sacrificed Luke to Nuffle, and then Nuffle was like, I am pleased with your sacrifice. You may score 5 touchdowns. Exactly. Bullshit and rainbows. Oh, happy days. Oh, it's spectacular. Who's this? Is this guy going to get a level up as well? No, not quite. Okay. Turn 16 fan.
This looks like the end.
That is just,
Can't catch
yeah,
up
that is
such a big gap.
yeah, like that was literally, all game. It was like, okay, the ball's on the floor. Let's go pick it up, and then it worked. And okay, let's dodge out and throw it. Oh, that worked. Okay, we score again. Like literally, it just all went well. Oh, Rowan nearly gets one more. We need one more. That was just, it was just spectacular. Like only one level up, unfortunately, but gosh, good old Moobot. He is our dirty player. I'm almost tempted to go dirty player, sneaky git. Like, would that not be a good way to go with Moobot, dirty player, sneaky git? Oh. I feel like that's worth it. I feel like I've always wanted to have a dirty player, sneaky git Ceremal, good to see you, my man. Good to see you. I am hoping you wouldn't recommend it. 110k value Fowler. Oh yeah, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying it's a good idea. I'm just saying, is it an idea? Sneaky Git's numbers are marginal. Okie dokie then. Alright, the general consensus seems no Sneaky Git, so we are not going to go Sneaky Git. So then, is it wrestle? More wrestle then? Is more wrestle the general consensus? I mean, it's either maybe dodge to dodge out and foul with him, maybe. But how you doing, Ceremal? Good to see you, my man. Yeah, he's an idea.
And I'll have your arms sawn off.
Alright then, so dodge or wrestle then? Dodge? Okay, we'll go dodge first because we went wrestle first on a couple of guys. Dodge or wrestle, dodge or wrestle. We've already got a couple of wrestles. We'll go dodge, and then we'll that way we can dodge out with him and go stand on stuff.
Why should
Poor old Luke.
Why?
So who do we need? We need a catcher and a lineman, unfortunately. Poor old Luke. Poor old Luke. Sorry, Luke. I apologise. Listen to your brain, not chat's heart. Wrestle dodge. We've gone 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 dodge. Well, no, because the only reason we've gone dodge is because we do already have a couple of wrestles as well. Like on our lineman, we've got 2 dodge. We've got 3 dodge, 2 wrestle. So, and then the next one will go wrestle. And then we'll see what happens. So he is gone. I would very much like... Well, we need another catcher, but I feel... I don't know. Who do we buy first? The catcher or the lineman? God, Mr. Aubrey.
Got any advice for the
catcher or lineman first, you reckon? Let's go. I will go with the Slick Mongoose, man. Good to see you. How you doing? How you doing? Yeah, Dougie Bear. We're going to be doing the name in a minute. I'm just excited. You know what? We'll go catcher. We haven't got a catcher, and the way things are going, why not? So let's. We're going to go catcher first, and we are going to prize player name. Okay. There we go. Anyone that wants to the catcher named after them, type enter. Everyone get in there, and then we can pick a winner at random, because that way I don't have to choose, and I don't have to feel bad. Enstalky. Thank you very much for the follow. I really, really do appreciate it. I'm glad you're enjoying the stream, and I hope you enjoy your little goblin dance. Get everyone in there nice and quick. How long we got? Another 20 seconds. Another 20 seconds. Let's get in there. Yeah, you know what? I did promise Guitar Bot, but I feel like if I feel like there's some people in chat who I've seen a few times who have never actually had a chance to get on a team, and I do very much want to give people the opportunity. There we go. There we go. I am sorry. I am sorry. Guitar Robot would definitely have been fun, but let me see. Slick Mongoose. There we go. Slick Mongoose.
Is sign a 500-year contract. If you forfeit a payment, don't worry. They only sacrifice you to Sotek.
Slick Mongoose. There we go. Slick Mongoose, the catcher. Puent. Lord Blackscale. Indeed. Indeed, Puent is my surname. Yes, not my surname in real life, but that is exactly where the name comes from. And the fact that you just came in here straight away with that reference, sir, I salute you. I am glad that you have read the books.